All right, ladies and gentlemen. So this video is going to be about measuring distance. All right. And so I'm going to walk you through what you need to know in order to complete the distance measurements in the activity that is coming up. First thing that you need to know is what are the units of the measuring device. All right. So you look on your measuring device. In this case, the measuring device is a meter stick. And when you find the units, you look on it, you will see right there it says centimeters. Okay, so our units that this thing reads out in is centimeters. And so a centimeter is 1/100th of a meter. So that's the first thing that you need to do. You need to figure out what the units are. All right. Second thing you need to do, you need to figure out what the little lines are. Okay? So these right here, you need to know what those increments are. All right? So for example, if I'm looking at that right there, I need to know how big that is. What is that increment? Now, the way that you figure out the increment, you do the same thing every time. So that's the second thing. You do the same thing every time. The first thing that you do to figure out the increment is you take the difference between the numbers, and then you divide that by the number of spaces. And that is going to be equal to your increment. All right, so if we look at the meter stick, every one of these things, the difference between them is 1. 0 to 1, the difference is 1. 1 to 2, the difference is 1. 2 to 3, the difference is 1. Okay? So the difference between the numbers is 1 centimeter. Now we're going to count up the spaces. Okay? And it's the spaces. So if I start here at 0, right? My spaces are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 spaces between the numbers. Oops. Come on now. There we go. So 1 divided by 10. When you put that in the calculator, you get 0.1 centimeters. So each one of those little spaces is 0.1 centimeters. All right, so that is figuring out your increment. Next thing, you're going to actually be doing the measurement. So I've got two pictures here measuring a placemat. Notice on the first one, the edge of the placemat is at the edge of the meter stick, but it's not at 0. That is a bad measurement. You do not want to do that, okay? And the reason you do not want to do that is because that right there is not at 0. So, how do you do it? Well, we take a look at this one. Notice the edge of the placemat is at 0. Okay, so that's fine. Now we look at the end of the placemat. So the end of the placemat is right here. Right? So I'm going to back that up a little bit. Right there. That is our end. So that means that that right there is what I'm measuring to. So I simply ask myself, okay, what is the number just before my measurement? The number is 8. And so my measurement is going to be 8 point something. I already figured out that my increment was 0.1. So it's going to be 8.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8. That's 8.8. And of course, the unit was centimeters. So this placemat is 8.8 centimeters wide.